everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am so excited to share with you a brand new planner I've never tried before. I don't think they're brand new to the market, they're just brand new to me. But I am so excited to share with you a Plum paper planner. So if you are new here, welcome. So glad to have you. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos. And if you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for your support. I am so excited to bring this video to you today. So let's get started. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and open this up. I actually have another little goodie in here to show you later on. But before we get too far into this video, Plum Paper has been kind enough to do a giveaway. So they're going to be giving away a planner. The rules for the planner for the giveaway, enter the giveaway, are the same. You have to be a current subscriber. Make sure to hit that like button, and then of course comment below, just really a comment to acknowledge anything that you're here. But really, I would love to know what your favorite planner accessory is. And then I will be announcing the giveaway later on this week, next week probably. So stay tuned, and you'll be notified if you're the winner. So, I have already opened this and gone through it because, well, let's face it, like, I could wait. No. And I wanted to investigate a few things. But the opening, I'm going to see if I can kind of recreate it a little bit, even though I probably can't, but I'm going to try anyways. The opening was something along these lines. So they had the bubble wrap folded into the planner. And I'm going to share a couple things about this planner, which makes it super special and super unique, and really why I wanted to try it personally. But on top, they had little stickers that they gave, a little especially for you to and from, so a little tag in case you have a gift to give, or maybe in case this is a gift. You can follow them and win product. Also, for those of you who are entering the giveaway and maybe you just want to go buy it yourself, there is a link below that will save you 10%. So make sure to click that. And I really think they're super worth it, really, honestly. Plum paper, and then a little info about them. So that's kind of when you first open, you get all those little goodies right up front, which I love. I feel like the opening portion of any planner is what makes the experience is very much, for me, is very much based on the opening experience. If I'm not going to shop in person for it, then the opening experience is definitely for me. So the way paper or Plum paper works is it is a completely customized planner. And so for me, you get to pick your cover, you get to pick a few things about it. They have either where you can get unspiraled planner and then put the rings on yourself, or you can get the silver. So they don't have any color options there, but they do have it whether or not you want to use one you already have, or anything like that. They also have, now I must not put that in there. They had a little input, no, here it is. Nope, yeah, this is the cover paper material. And it says water resistant, tear proof, and rigid and sturdy. And so they give it to you to like play around with, in case you want to test it out, dump water on it. And it's definitely pretty accurate. I haven't really like done too much damage to it, but I've tried a few things and it's not really done anything. So they give you that to try. The planner, of course, has a bunch of different cover options you can choose from. You can customize it yourself. I don't really love the color orange per se, but I loved this, and so I had to get this saying on the front of it, orange not being my favorite color, but they have a cover, a plastic piece of cover over the front cover. So it's not actually laminated itself or anything like that. It is just a piece of plastic that goes over the cover. You could easily, if you didn't want that, remove it. I personally will leave it, but it could definitely be removed. So they have a couple different options for the inside of their planner. Obviously your main options like your vertical, your horizontal, then they have like their main, I guess, normal one, or traditional. There we go, that's the word I was looking for. And that is the one that I am using today. So I feel like it could be a little bright. So I'm going to try to turn this down a little bit. Watch, my hubby's going to get mad at me because I'm going to have done it wrong, but I feel like it might just be a hair too bright. Okay. that was wrong, then oh well. Shucks. Okay, so this is your year at a glance, obviously. And they have 2020 and 2021. One thing that's really neat about the Plum paper is that you get to pick your start month. So I was able to pick it to start in August, and it's 12 months from there. In here, they also have a little section for special dates inside of your starting planner, and then ideas, plans, and goals, which I love. Just really an extra, like, none of them have to be. They can be whatever you want them to be. The paper quality is a little bit lighter. I would say it's not quite as heavy and not quite as thick as an Erin Condren, which you know I do love the Erin Condren paper quality, but actually this is still really nice, and it feels like it's a different type of material almost, so I think they're going to have different benefits from each other. So each insert is left pretty simple, which could be a blank canvas for you to decorate yourself if you want to, since there's nothing there infringing upon it, and that could be what I do. But they do have a nice little letter at the bottom just kind of showing the month that you're in. So like September, October. And so let's go through a month. They're all the same other than the colors changing. And I chose the colorful. They do have a neutral one as well. But you know, I'm a big fan of the color. So monthly highlights, they have goal number 1, goal number 2, goal number 3, birthdays, events, things to remember, and then just a little section at the bottom. So kind of like your currently page. I'll probably change a few of the options on there, but that's, you know, available to use. And then just a free open piece of paper, which I also really like because you can certainly, you know, doodle, put a general idea of your month, put some goals for the month, maybe put like a mission statement for the month, whatever it might be that's going to guide you. I really love that that is kind of off there. You have your month overview, which obviously is pretty standard. Nothing too exciting to write home about. Although it is colorful, the colors and the tones are not overwhelming, so it's not like you couldn't do what you want to plan with it. And then inside of your week, you have a box here at the top, which for me would be like a really great way to put any kind of color coding key or something that you're kind of guiding you for the week. You have down here a little checkbox. I'm not really sure exactly what you would use this section for, but if you have ideas, I would love to know what you would do with it. Off the top of my head, I feel like it could be a really great way just to track like drinking water, like just a habit tracker in general of for your week just to see how things went. But I guess you could have columns. If there's anything else that you think of, I mean, habit tracker is what came to my mind first, but I would love, I still feel like it's bright. Bear with me, people. I don't know that it is. I feel like it could be though. I don't know. Okay. Now I got myself distracted. Anyways, if you have other ideas for it other than a habit tracker, please let me know. There's another extra box here, which could be a great way just to track a goal for the week, or maybe something special you have going on that week, or just a remembering of something that you want to do. And one thing that I really like about it, we have each day is categorized with priorities to do, and then your general section for probably appointments. You could use it for hourly, anything like that. Kind of break it down for you. One thing I really like is how they have the weekends over here on top of each other and smaller. And I had always never really used my weekends that much because when I do plan things on the weekends, it's normally like one big event. Occasionally there'd be an appointment or two, but normally it'd be like one big event, and it wouldn't really need individual categorizing more. So this really, I feel like, is a really neat way to break it down so you can kind of just keep track of things and know what you're doing. Same thing with the Sunday. So every week is the same within the month. I also like this little block. So, okay, let me rephrase this. Every week is the same, but they do alternate the green color throughout. Like this one was kind of more neutral, this one's green. And then as you get into the new month, they start to change them as well to the next month. And then they just repeat and repeat and repeat from there. So one thing about the Plum paper planner is that they have the option to customize it. There's a bunch of different customizing options you can choose from. I had a really, really hard time narrowing it down because the planner can only fit so much. So it was very difficult for me to figure out what I wanted inside this planner. but it is a great way to customize it ahead of time. It's also a great way to customize it if you don't want to think about like putting it together yourself or trying to figure out how to like, pop in pieces or whatever it might be. Maybe you don't want to have to buy 500,000 accessories because you just kind of know what you want and it's already probably there in a section for you. So I'm going to take you through what I have chose. There's tons and tons of options. So please go look at it. You can do a lot with it. The options to add items don't pop up until you pick your planner, your color, your cover, and then it starts to add the customization options. So make sure you go just browse them. That's what I did for a while. Just kind of looked them over and saw what I wanted to do and what I thought would work for me. It's super fun to see all the options that they have available. Again, there is a paper limit count, so it kind of keeps track as you're adding stuff of like you have this many more pages you can add and this many more pages you can add. But I'm going to take you through what I decided to choose. So the first one is the meal planning section. It is, and it's always going to be at the back of your monthly section. So if you have a 12 month, which is what I chose, and obviously I started it in August. So if you're buying it in August, could take a couple weeks. You may want to start in September. But either way, it's going to be 12 months if you want to. And then it starts after that. So the first one I chose was meals. Now, I'm not positive on this, but I'm assuming the way I added them to the cart is the way that they would go in the planner. I don't know the answer 100% to that. So if you specifically want them in a certain way, then you probably could ask and they probably would allow you to change it because they're very customized. Also, if you choose to bind them yourself, then obviously you could move them around however you want them. The meal planning section you start, it's got another one of those really firm covers. This feels very similar to the front cover, not really bendable, like breakable, really super good quality. And they start here with a meal builder. So they kind of give you a breakdown of what your plate should look like, some fats, some carbs, some vegetables and proteins, and favorite recipes if you want to fill that section in. They also give you a neat little cooking guide conversion, which I think is just brilliant. I just really loved it. Baking substitutes, I think that's also brilliant, and I really loved that. So I was super excited to see that that was in there. And then shopping list and meal planning for the week of. You get a page per month when you add it. So it works out really well. So you can add for each month. They have a really neat way to do it. And then kind of a shopping list per week. So if you shop more than that, you may need to include an additional shopping list or, however you want to use it. But kind of you get basically a month per week. So then down at the back, and my children are stomping outside the door. So if you hear like little screams and footprints, don't be alarmed. Outside the back is grocery stores and markets. This is a great way if you have a certain item that you bought and you can't remember where you bought it, but you always want to go there to get it, or a favorite item. Or it's also a great way if you need to remind somebody to know where to go, but this is super neat to put down, maybe just a little information about why you like that grocery store, where you found it, the hours, if it's seasonal, different things like that. So you can kind of plan out your shopping a little bit better and then take out restaurants and favorites. So pretty much most people can find the phone numbers and everything they want online, I would say in most cases. But there are still those mom and pop locations that you can't. And this is a great way to keep track of them where you just easy reference if you want to for takeout or anything like that in the back of your planner. And super easy to find. It's the last page of your meals tab. So you just flip to that. And then this is what I really loved. I know that this is probably like some people like, oh, I don't want to know that number, but I'm really curious about this. This is what I really loved. Annual grocery spending tracker. And you just mark your budget, your week of, and then your spent, and you keep track of it. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So because this is the year starting in August, I don't know how I'm going to modify it to work specifically for me, but I am very excited to see how this does work. And I just went grocery shopping, but we'll probably have to go for a few things. And so I'm really excited to keep track of this because it's something I really want to get better about is budgeting. It's always been on my heart to budget better, and not just be frilly nilly like I am. And I think, I think there's room to improve once you realize how much you spend. The other section I put in was the direct sales section. So if you're a direct sales babe, you definitely would love this planner. I am not obviously in direct sales, I'm in real estate, and I felt like there was enough similarities to be able to modify it and change it to fit more my needs. But I loved the sales section of it because it is such a big portion of my life and kind of what guides a lot of my schedule too. So setting goals, and of course, on that note, if you're near the Nashville area and you want to buy a house or you want to sell your house, let me know. I want to help you and meet friends. So in the monthly overview, it's pretty like relatively similar to like what you'd expect for a multi direct sales. There we go. The monthly overview, just kind of put in the month if you want to, personal goals, customers, recruits, parties, personal best, total sales, total profit. I'm going to adjust those columns, but I liked having that little column section there. I'm probably going to actually adjust it to what I spend because obviously real estate's a very balancing act. You know, your sales they come differently, they come longer. You're not making a $10 sale a day. I also thought about using this for our other business, our men's grooming line, because I felt like it kind of aligned a lot with what the sections were, but I probably will not. I'll probably use it for real estate. My incentives, new recruits, party schedule, monthly task list, notable sales, and then it kind of continues onward from that. However, again, it's not something that, you know, if you're not in direct sales, I wanted it because I am in real estate sales, so it's different. I mean, it is direct sales. No, but it's different because, you know, obviously just a whole different ball game, but this will still fit that need, and I'll probably, like I said, change it up a little bit and bring that customization to me. They repeat, and then I don't believe there's anything different. Let me see. Okay. They have consultant contacts. This may not be a bad idea just to use this for consultant contacts if you have someone that you want to remember. And then over here they have party planning guide. Again, these are things that I do use relatively, I would say not frequently, but I do use them occasionally for real estate, so it's not a bad idea to have. And then your yearly overview, which again, these can be changed, but it's super nice to know how you did. Finance overview, how you did, your income for each month. I love that just a general, it's not detailed, but it's just enough for you to have a glance to say, hey, this is what's going on, and this is what I want to, you know, keep track of. I also chose fitness in there. That is an ongoing thing that I want to better myself on constantly. And so I decided to add that into, and I want to just be a really healthy version of myself, whatever that looks like. So fitness is what was under there. They also had wellness. I went ahead and chose fitness, but I think that you probably could choose wellness and it would be very similar of kind of a guide. Um, I'm also not going to keep track of like my BMI and stuff like that. Like that's just not going to happen. But I am going to use a lot of this in here. That's going to be super helpful to kind of have all in one place. Then you have my watch is yelling at me. Then you have your weight goal, your actual weight. Again, I'm probably not going to fill those out the same way, but my vitamins, sleep, steps, exercise, water. This is going to be super helpful for me. And then this little section over here, I'll probably redo the BMI, but this is going to be some super helpful stuff for me as well. So I really love these pages. Then at the very back, they have, no, I guess it's all the same, pretty much. Pretty much all the same. I guess you get this little page, yearly overview. So you would just take the year to reflect. But for the most part, they're very similar. I also added a brainstorming ideas section. I probably, in retrospect, because I got the notes tab, I might not necessarily have had to have this, but I just really liked the brainstorming ideas because there's a lot of times that I'll have something come up and I want to really just get into it and write it down. And it's really nice to have it already accessible and ready to go. Again, they give you just a repeat of those sections. I like the little boxes, kind of step by step by step. And yeah, I mean, it's going to be super, super fun to have these in the back of the planner. And then they give you at the very back one dot grid page. And then lastly, what I got in my planner was just a notes tab section. It is pretty, you know, that's what you'd anticipate it to be in the back. And then I just chose that kind of paper. You could choose whatever paper you wanted. My contacts, holidays, and then they give you a pocket folder. And then the back planner with also a plastic cover, which got dirty from something already. Okay, so again, these are made to order, custom to you. This is not like something, I don't believe you can buy them in store, but why would you want to? Because you wouldn't get all the goodies the way that you want them to. You can order it with your planner cover. You can put your name on it. You can do whatever you want. They have a bunch of different options. Like I said, I barely scratched the surface with what I chose, and I'm really excited about the ones I did, but there's so many options on there that it's just unbelievable. So next from what I got is a little bookmark, which is super nice to have. I'll probably punch this into the back of my planner and keep it with me. I do use these a lot, more than you would think. And I never know where it is, so having it in the back is probably a good idea. I also picked up a dashboard from them. I'm going to open this up. And my puppy's crying outside the door. Wouldn't you know it? Just in the nick of time. They give you care tips, recommended pens, any fine tip what to erase markers. So you're going to use, I've never heard of these pens. Statler Lumicolor. I'm going to look into those. Cleaning instructions for best results. Use Clorox disinfecting wipes. Oh, good luck getting those right now. To remove marker from dashboard, attaching and remove. Okay. So anyways, I just got one. I'd probably get more if I felt like I was, there was others that wanted to spoke to me. But I did pick up this one. It's obviously you can pop it in and out wherever you want to. My week, work, play, just some general information, and then meals. Although they have the meal planning in there, I just wanted another one to be kind of in the week with me, so I don't have to flip to a new tab. So I went ahead and picked this up as well. But one thing I wanted to show you, I pulled my Erin Condren one that I have from a different planner. Gosh, I'm losing it, guys. I'm losing it. And right here, and they fit perfectly. So you can, now I will say, I think I got the A, whatever it's called, planner. There's 3 different sizes. Let me start by saying that. There's 3 different sizes, and I chose the middle size. The middle size fits this perfectly. So I can't think of the name. I'm drawing a blank on everything right now, but it fits it absolutely perfectly. So if you are an Erin Condren girl and you have lots of Erin Condren accessories and you're excited to try this planner, but you love your accessories, they will work just fine. So don't feel like you can't. And that also goes to the next point that I was going to yield, in that the coils are obviously stainless, or they're the one color, but if you have an Erin Condren planner and maybe you had the rose gold and you are not afraid to recoil it yourself, you can recoil it yourself with the color that you want. And then on top of that, I believe that Staples, someone told me that Staples did it for like $5 to recoil your planner for you. I don't know if that's true at all, and don't quote me on that, but if it is, I would totally pay $5 for someone to do it rather than do it myself, because I'm kind of scared of that. Anyways, so moving on. I picked up the My Week planner dashboard, and I did grab some stickers, and I'm gonna pull these out because you can't. I have to know everyone's stickers. Happy Planner stickers, I think, trump all the sticker brands ever, but these are some super cute stickers as well. So I got the social media sticker set, super important to keep track of those. And here's kind of go down the line, blog about it, tweet about it. They have a bunch of different options as far as that's concerned. Milestones reached, followers. Just love it. I love it. So, you could take you could take a paper to kind of keep track of your month if you want to do one up. And then that way you can, just keep track of things going on. And then the other I got was the blog sticker. Sticker features, that includes 4 sticker sheets, 2 decorative sheets, and 2 functional sheets, sticker materials, repurposing adhesive, and so it just kind of gives you a little overview of everything. Love these. Similar to, I would say these aren't like, it's blog, but these are, I kind of picked it more because I liked the colors, but like all of these stickers are not blog related. Like coffee in one hand, confidence in another is so universal, and it really is obviously why I chose the cover I chose, because I'm not an orange fan. They have a bunch of other ones over here. It just really is a great just sticker. I can't even, it's just really great. So the stickers are pretty cheap if you want to get a sticker pack. I think they're only like $4 or something like that. And I might have been $8. I don't know. They're pretty cheap. So you can get that. Again, there's a 10% link saving 10% discount link in the description. And once you sign up, you'll get their emails. You can go through and look at all their stuff. They're not really that pricey of a planner after, like, once you add up all that you get in it. I would say that they are still cheaper than like a lot of them, but it just depends on what you're adding and how many accessories you're buying. I feel like it's well worth the cost though for how much you're getting. And then if you can save that 10%, then that's great too. Um, Let me know if you have any questions again, and don't forget to enter that giveaway. I'm so excited for one of you to get your hands on this. I don't know the size of this company, but I think it's a smaller company, and it just really excites me to support it and watch it grow. I love being there for people as they grow and improve, and I can't wait to see what this planner brand does. So, again, thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to enter that giveaway. I cannot wait to bring you some more videos, exciting new videos coming up, and I can't wait to see who wins the giveaway. So I will see you all soon. Thank you so much for being here with me today, and have a great rest of your day. Mwah!